Hello everybody, Zarmaru here with another unboxing. This video will be right after the other one I shot, which was the Hidden Fates Ultra Ball collection with Shiny Metagross GX. This video is for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Devastator, now with 100% less interrupting life in cats. You get the alternative art of the first 5, as well as the very new Red Blossoms from Underroot, which is so nice. Then you get 4 Field Center cards, which 6 of them, out of 12, 6 of them could be these. So let's go into this and I can show you everything. First, I'll show you the field centers, which I already see good one. There are 12 different field centers, as I said. And this is the first one, which is the new one. You get Kaiba and Blue Eyes. Pegasus and... Ooh, and then I got... I think that's Reaper and Winter Cherries. So, 2 out of my 4 were Ghost Girls, then Pegasus, and then Kaiba. Pretty good ones. I would have been okay with all 4 Ghost Girls, to be honest. Oh, so that's how it's divided in here. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now, before I open this other box up, I actually made sure I undid the plastic on it, because it's quite embarrassing in the last video. Okay. Plastic's off. We have the alternative art for Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Yep, I was right. Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. Love that. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Probably one of the most popular hand traps. And that just looks adorable. Personal favorite of mine right here is Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion with the alternative art. Now, I have seen the arts already between Team Samurai X1, I believe Simply Unlucky, and Cyber Knight. Ghost Sister and Spooky Dog, which this one's not too old. I actually pulled the secret rare of this card out that someone said. This is its first reprinting. In this one, you can actually see the dog more. And then the new one, Red Blossoms from Underroot. I actually personally like this. I do want to buy a couple more for a deck, because I can make use of it. Keep that separated. Looks like we're getting into the extra deck cards, which some of these I don't understand why they did. I don't see very many are going to be used in the format unless the meta changes more. Like Ally of Justice Catastor, I don't see it being used. Bryonic Dragon the Ice Bear, I could see being used in some, maybe. Metaphys Horus, I don't, personally. Now, I love Horus, but yeah. Black Rose Dragon. This card does see some side deck. Clearwing Fast Dragon, which I don't have this card, to be honest, yet. Because it was a Shonen Jump promo. Stardust Spark Dragon. and Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. Both are good side deck, or just extra deck cards for certain builds. Same with Trishula. If it's right. I don't see it being used as much. Now, maybe this one? Maybe. Vermilion Dragon Mech. Abyss Dweller I can see being side decked. "101 Silent Honor Arc." I remember when this card was so hard to get. I literally had to get lucky and have it given to me before I eventually pulled a copy myself. Castell. Still sees some play, not too much. Tornado Dragon is a good one. Now we're into the Link monsters. You have Underclock Taker, which is still a very popular used Link 2 because of its markers too. Same with Land Forinchus. Just because of the markers alone are still good. Gaia Saber, Lightning Shadow, good in Tenkis, I want to say. Decode Talker, popular generic Link 3, been popular since day one with this new format. And then we have the new one, Decode Talker Extended. Only instead of tributing a monster to destroy, you gain a second attack. Topologic Bomber Dragon, another good Link 4 in my opinion. Love it. Saryuja Skull Dread, probably it's had I think 1 or 2 reprints, but even then not everyone has this card. But the singles weren't too expensive on it. Good card. Now into the actual monsters. DD Crow, which does see some play. Effect Veiler, very popular, just like DD Crow. Gate Blocker, I'm not sure. Probably because of field spells, because of Mystic Mine. Denko Sekka could be pretty good. Inspector Border was a newish one. Yeah. This hasn't seen much play. Spell Canceller, I think this was like mostly just a reprint because it has not had a reprint in years. Artifact Lancia had a recent reprinting. Still a good card for side decks. Vanity's Fiend. Majesty's Fiend. This card was recommended for a deck, but I don't remember which one. Dino Wrestler Pancratops. Great side deck. Destruction Effect and just easy 2600 attack beater. Then Gamma CL, the Sea Turtle Kaiju. Popular because it is one of the weakest for attacks and kaijus. Especially if you can get a nice little play going against it. Mind Control. Still a good card, and it's at 3. Wave Motion Cannon. Probably would do the reprint. I don't see it being used. Oh wow, that's interesting. Super Polymerization. This card's at 3, and it is a fantastic side deck card. Or main deck, depending. Book of Eclipse. I actually don't have a copy of this card. Interesting. Silent Graveyard. Interesting. Cosmic Cyclone, good reprint. I actually picked up several of these from the structure deck a long while back. Called by the Grave. I need more of these as well. Main deck staple for hand traps. Then we're on to trap cards, actually. Different Dimension Ground. Typhoon, which this card's been seeing some play. Forbidden Apocrypha. I feel like this card needs to be errata to actually include Link monsters. Same with Dimensional Barrier. Oh, this one includes Pendulum, so that one should include Pendulum too. Lost Wind. I can actually see this card being reprinted. I could see it. Heavy Storm Duster, not a bad one. What you want to do is you want to wait till after the battle phase, then play it. Royal Decree. Love this card. I actually have the original printing of it. Love that card. Anti-Spell Fragrance. Good side deck. Great against Sky Strikers. There can be only one. I actually originally thought I had this card. I do not. Fantastic. Wiretap is decent reprint. But trap cards aren't too used. Now, if you get into it, like, well, this is actually great against Altergeists with their back row. Or anything with Paleozoic. Solemn Strike. Enough said on this one, to be honest with you. Great trap to have in decks. And Red Reboot. Now, it's interesting they put this in here because it just had a reprinting in the Gold Sarcophagus Megatons. I know because I pulled a few of them out. But I'll take more hollow versions. That's actually it for this. I'd say Now, some may say go for singles. I can somewhat agree if you're wanting multiple copies of certain ones. Now, for a collector's point of view, this is fantastic. For casuals, this is also fantastic. And if you're someone who couldn't get pulled, some of these cards, except for Ash Blossom, I'm sorry, but the reprints on Ash Blossom made it impossible for pretty much no one to not have a copy from the Salamangreat structure deck. That was a guaranteed card. And I made sure I purchased a few extras too. Pankratops is good. Good monster. Ash Blossom, great to have right now. Underroot, I don't think anyone should really underestimate this card. I do see it being pretty good. And I do love that it's a Dark Fiend. That's amazing. And like I said, that's it for this. Then you got the field centers that are stuck to my arm. I will tell you on the back of these field centers, it'll tell you it's also from Duel Devastator as a field center. Do like it. I kind of wish I had Ash Blossom, but this one's a bonus. Alright. Again, this was Zaramaru. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm trying to do something a little bit different. Of course, the camera angles are kind of meh. I'm kind of tired. I've been awake for the last 20 hours. I'm a little tired. But I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, this is Zaramaru, everybody. Have yourself a good night.